Welcome to One Day as a Young Mayan Spear Warrior. It's still dark when you open your eyes. The first dawn light seeps through the palm fronds above you, and the sounds of the waking city echo softly through the quiet streets. You hear the hum of insects and the faint crackling of fires as women stoke the flames to prepare the morning meal. But you linger for a moment, aware that today is no ordinary day. There's a tightness in your muscles as you recall the anticipation of the last few days. At 18, you are one of the youngest to hold the rank of spear bearer. A great honor, but also a heavy responsibility. Before you even rise, you murmur a quick prayer to Ah Puch, the god of death and one of the warrior gods. You know that the spirits of your ancestors watch over you. And this ritual serves as a reminder of their eternal presence. You slip into the garb your father prepared the night before, thick fabric to guard you against the dangers of the jungle, with leather straps cinched around your torso. Your spear leans against the wall, and you grasp it firmly, feeling the sharpened flint tip, deadly enough to penetrate wood and accurate enough to strike true in battle. In the distance, the beat of drums calls the warriors to gather at the temple square. Today, you'll participate in a special ritual honoring Kukulkan, god of wind and war. The air is thick with the smell of incense and burning copal, a resin used in sacred ceremonies that wafts through the temple square like a veil. You join the line of young warriors as the priests, adorned in elaborate masks representing the faces of the gods, begin a deep, rhythmic chant. One priest approaches you, offering a bowl of red paste, a mixture of maize and animal blood. You press it onto your forehead, the red smear symbolizing the blood that may yet be spilled, a reminder of your duty to protect your people. Standing shoulder to shoulder, you and the other warriors recite the sacred words together. Kukulkan, guide our spears, give us the strength and swiftness of the wind. The priest lifts a ceremonial jade knife and makes a small cut on his palm, letting drops of blood fall to the ground, mingling with the rising smoke of copal. In this moment, you feel a palpable connection to the divine, as though the gods themselves are watching. After the ritual, you prepare to head out on patrol. Today, you'll be guarding the city's borders, as there have been whispers of a possible spy. Tension fills the air, and each step is measured and careful. You are joined by Itsam, a seasoned warrior who fought alongside your father. His face bears scars from past battles, and around his neck, he wears a necklace made of jaguar claws, a mark of valor. The path leads you deep into the lush green jungle. The air is thick and humid, and the ground beneath your feet is tangled with mud and roots. Every movement is deliberate, every sound analyzed. You've learned to decipher the jungle's language, the rustle of a bird, the crunch of leaves, sometimes the distant roar of a jaguar. Suddenly, Itsam stops and raises his hand, signaling silence. In the mud, just ahead, you see fresh footprints, too large to be those of an animal. Human footprints. The pattern tells you this person was moving quickly, perhaps on the run. Your heartbeat quickens, and you feel the tension every warrior knows when staring into the unknown. You follow the tracks, and soon, in the shadows of the dense foliage, you spot a figure. It's a man, dressed in the colors of a rival city-state. He notices you, and doesn't hesitate. He turns and begins to flee. You and Itsam chase him, weaving past branches and using your knowledge of the jungle to stay swift and silent. In a crucial moment, you throw your spear, and it finds its mark. The man falls to the ground, and when you reach him, you notice the symbol on his tunic. It's the mark of a noble house from the rival city-state, a symbol that not only signals the enemy, but also carries a message of impending danger. Itsam speaks to you quietly, explaining that this symbol is more than a mark of the enemy. It's a warning that your city is under threat. You return to the city, bearing the weight of this discovery. At the temple square, the village elder's family waits for your return, for every warrior who enters the jungle faces the risk of an ambush. The elders receive you and Itsam, and you share the news of the spy and the coming attack. That evening, the city gathers for another ritual, this time to honor the sun god, Kinich Ahau. You kneel in a circle with the other young warriors as the priestess speaks softly, almost in a whisper, about the significance of the light and the warrior's duty to protect it. She lifts a bowl filled with an offering of cacao and ritual salt, a gesture of supplication for strength and protection. As the fire of the offering blazes and night descends, you begin to feel the day's exhaustion. Yet, before you sleep, you place your spear in a holder at the entrance of your dwelling, a symbolic gesture that reminds you the night is both your shield and a call to readiness. In the darkness, as stars fill the sky and the jungle sounds surround the city, you feel a quiet peace. The strange world of gods and spirits blends with the warrior's harsh reality, a world where every act, every word is part of the cycle. You close your eyes, knowing that tomorrow will bring new challenges and that your courage will protect the city, as it has been the task of warriors for centuries. Thank you for watching. Let us know what you would like to see next in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.